She said don't turn it off. Let's get right into some of the news. Some say JD Vance is still sitting on the couch waiting for his thank you. And he's not giving Zelensky back his iPad until he says it. Leftists everywhere are very mad about JD Vance asking for a thank you. But we have some epic news when it comes to Zelensky, as Donald Trump just wants a thank you. He thought he should have acted a little nicer. Had nothing to do with what he was wearing, so stop talking about his dress code violations in the White House. What would you wear if you went to the White House? Some are saying that Donald Trump knew that Zelensky double-crossed Donald Trump. Unbelievable. And sold the mineral rights to the UK before he came to the United States. What's the deal with that? Newsmax has the insane exclusive that we'll break down. You're not going to want to miss this, as world leaders everywhere gather together, get excited about World War III. We're sending the trans to World War III, and they're going to be excited. Could you imagine sharing a foxhole with somebody that you don't even know their pronouns? How freaking exciting would that be? I would love to share a pronoun. If I was in a foxhole with somebody in Ukraine, I would be like, everybody, before we get started, before we charge this hill, let's all ask each other what our pronouns are. Because if you're dying, I don't want to, misgender you or dead name you. That's a big no-no in my book. As Zelensky goes on his world tour and Keir Starmer says, we're sending the Brits in with tea bags. As Brits everywhere say, no thank you, I don't want to do any of that. That's nuts. You're not going to believe that. As Donald Trump also says that no more countries are going to mess with us.
I'm gonna come.
He's on a mission. He's not backing down. Zelensky is also not backing down. He is ready to go to war and go to war forever. Why is this gay dancing comedian obsessed with war? Don't you want a ceasefire? Putin break a ceasefire too many times. Is that really what actually happened? As Trump just now, exclusive, pausing all U.S. military aid to Ukraine. Yikes. As leftists everywhere are still dealing with the ramifications of what happened with Trump and Zelensky in the office. Take it away. Oh, God, it hurt my ears. We're going to break down everything that happened with Zelensky. Also, what's going on with Pam Bondi and the New York FBI head of New York offices in the FBI just recently fired. What's happening in the Oscars? Huge news for Ozempic everywhere. And Kanye West. Tomorrow night's going to be huge. We will go live for that and everything. We're going to break it down. But also, let's start the show off with this question. If you were stuck and you had to squeeze between a female naked and a man naked, which direction are you going? Which is gayer? Do you go front first, men, into the woman? Or do you go front first into the male? Which direction do you go? This is the conversation.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go, Leighton. Let the world
Trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all of our
Folks stepping on them. What's up, guys? How are we all feeling on this lovely day? Which way are you guys going? Somebody sent me this, and I thought this was like one of the funniest things. Visitors must squeeze between two nude models and enter this art exhibit. I don't know if I want to. Can I opt out? Nothing about this situation fills me with any sort of confidence whatsoever. Kristen says, I'll go through it a few times. Oh, Congrats, Kristen. You won. You won the award for overtaking the awkwardness and being bi. Let's go. Making America great again since 2016, says Captain. Heck yeah. Pizza screw tube sucks. Wait, what? Pizza screw tube sucks? No choice? Shit, I'd go through it a few times. No way. You guys aren't going through? Look, I'm just trying to say, if you go for the female front, you're gay. But if you go for the man front, you're also gay. It's a double gay entendre. It's literally, it's mind-boggling to even say the least. What happens if you're really fat? Well, I guess you have the fat buffer. Yeah, maybe you could just like push it out all the way and you're totally fine. Let me just make sure I am live on Rumble. You never know with these people these days. Okay, we're live. I think making sure. Rumble is sketch right now. What is the deal with Rums? What is the deal with the Rums? Rumble is sketch right now. Okay, we're good. We're on Rumble. What is going on with Rumble? All right. How hard could it be? I don't know. Great day of fishing in the Gulf of America. Chewing since the name change. That's awesome. World War III, baby. Are you ready for Rumble? Yeah. I'm ready for World War III. Are you guys ready for World War III? I hope you guys are ready. I'm excited. Look, JD Vance is still on the couch as we speak. There has been rumors. Everybody is wondering, where is JD Vance and what is he doing? He is on the couch waiting for that thank you. Did you say thank you? That is going to be one of my favorite lines from JD Vance. It's like, and frankly, Margaret, I don't give a damn. Frankly, Margaret, I don't want those people in my country. And now we have, did you say thank you? It'll haunt him the rest of his life. As Donald Trump today says this, that he just wants Zelensky to be nice.
What do you need to see from President Zelensky to restart these negotiations?
Well, I just think he should be more appreciative because this country has stuck with them through thick and thin. We've given them much more than Europe, and Europe should have given more than us because, as you know, that's right there. That's the border.
Yes.
This country really was like the fence on the border. It was very important to Europe, and I'm not knocking Europe. I'm saying that they were a lot smarter than Joe Biden because Joe Biden didn't have a clue. He just gave money hand over fist, and they should have been able to equalize with us. In other words, if we gave $1, they should have given. Well, we gave $350 billion. They probably gave 100, but on top of it all, they get their money back because they're doing it in the form of a loan, and it's a secured loan. So when I saw that, which I've known about for a little while, I said it's time for us to be smart.
We have to be smart. There is a new breaking story straight out of Newsmax. So if you're not a fan of Newsmax, you could take it with a grain of salt. But there is dueling narratives as we speak. Some are saying that the entire meeting between Zelensky and Donald Trump was a setup for Zelensky, because Zelensky already signed the mineral deal with UK, and Donald Trump knew that, and he was mad about it, and Zelensky was just coming to America for more money because he has been pumping us dry for years on end. Daddy, can I have another cracker? Zelensky has been pumping us for lots of money. As Ukraine and UK signed a 100-year partnership declaration because the UK is only given a few billion and they want it to be in a loan. Remember when Zelensky said that the money we gave to him was a gift? It was a grant. It's just so cringe at this point. At this point, Zelensky should be on his knees, 100%. If you're, being billions of dollars from another country and your play is to come into an office and start lecturing somebody else. Look, when I'm in need of help in life, my first point of view is to lower myself and ask for help. Like, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation in your life where you need some money and you need somebody to throw you a line of credit. It's one of the most uncomfortable conversations you have to have. I don't know if you've ever had to ask your parents for money or a friend for money or your boss for, an advance on a paycheck. It's a very awkward conversation, but you walk into those kind of conversations very low. Like, please, I know this is a big request. I'm sorry. You don't go in and start lecturing your mom, your friend, or your boss saying, give me the money. And if you don't give me the money, I'm going to lose my mind. The nerve of Zelensky allows the lives of others continue to be lost. Exactly. America is going for the deal of minerals with Russia. So people are thinking right now that Trump has been playing 4D chess, that Trump is trying to score a deal with minerals with Russia and with Ukraine at the same time. Because this whole ploy has been a rush for rare earth minerals. And why do we need rare earth minerals? Put it in the chat. Tell me why. Use your brain. I bet you can figure it out. I bet you could freaking figure it out. I mean, so what is the ploy? As European leaders gather around, excited to just be a part of this new World War III. Nothing says starting World War III like taking a selfie. He needs to suck Trump in Elon's toes. That would be a start. And if we know anything about AI and Donald Trump, he loves a good toe sucker. And I recommend putting a little peanut butter on it first if it's your first time. A little bit of peanut butter on the toes goes a long way. So if you've ever sucked any toes, it's a good thing. That's how drug addicts ask for money. That's 100%. Drug addicts, when they need money, when they're running out on their drugs and they need some money to get by, and you say no to them, watching them lose their mind, it was pretty much the same way. I for sure think there's some kind of 4D chess happening. I wonder, the art of the deal is happening before our eyes. Maybe me, or maybe it was just he pissed off Donald Trump. It's either 4D chess, 5D chess, or you said the wrong okay? You done f***ed up, man. You f***ed up. I need rare earth minerals for my witch shrine. Are you a witch? Are you a Wiccan? A Rukusu? That's nice to know. There's only one, the only mineral that are rare on Earth is intelligence. Yeah, okay. I like what you did there. The UK wants to draft some service people in to defend Ukraine. Yes, they do, and they need to do it right now. As Zelensky is currently in England as we speak, as he speaks to King Charles. Just eloquent language from King Charles. There was a time in my life that I thought people with a British accent were superior in knowledge and intellect. If you talk like this means you're smart. But listening to it, it just sounds like the most basic, rudimentary, childish language I've ever heard in my life. I mean, listen to this. Hello, it's me. It's the short king coming in. Oh, he changed his black sweatshirt into green. How many colors of Ukraine sweatshirts do you have, Vladimir Zelensky? Show us the color closet. Show us your closet.
President of Ukraine, yes.
It's me.
Good afternoon, Your Majesty.
Nice to see you. Thrilled to welcome you here on this occasion.
Thanks so much. Great honor to be here. Thank you. Fine time for me.
Well, we've all been worried about you and thinking about your country for so long. I can't tell you.
Thanks so much.
You are here, you had to address both houses of Parliament.
No, I'm there, so big support.
Absolutely. Come and have a seat here.
When you talk to me, make sure you talk with a stiff upper lip. Vladimir Zelensky, it's so wonderful to see you in my quarters. Do you drink tea, perhaps? I don't drink tea. It's me, Vladimir Zelensky. I only drink vodka. Unbelievable. I think Zelensky is going to play the piano for the king. Yeah, he better with his I've been thinking about your country for some time now. It's horrible what's happening to us Ukrainians. Is there anything we can do at the Buckingham Palace? Epstein is gone. There's nothing we can do about that. It was good times when Epstein was around. Yes, we were all blackmailed over it, but we loved it. We loved taking the trips to Epstein Island. Good people down there. Massages galore. You could just ask for a massage and a massage was given. We're so desperately worried about you. Couple of demons mumbling back and forth. That's what it kind of sounded like to me. King Charles is shorter than I thought. Yeah, they're both short kings. Did you know Zelensky is 3'6"? Okay, that's not true. As Keir Starmer says, well, we're gonna send the British people to war, boots on the ground, as long as America's involved. I love, this is my favorite clip. This is my, like, I love this clip of Keir Starmer so much, saying that he's going to be sending British boots on the ground with a little small caveat at the end. We're sending boots to the ground, and as long as America is involved. You're like, okay, you sounded so tough for a second there. Everybody was like, whoa, British is sending the army in. You're like, as long as America is doing it as well.
First, we will keep the military aid flowing and keep increasing the economic pressure on Russia.
Good.
To strengthen Ukraine now.
Fantastic.
Second, we agreed that any lasting peace must ensure Ukraine's sovereignty and security.
Fantastic as well.
And Ukraine must be at the table.
Come to the table.
Third, in the event of a peace deal, we will keep boosting Ukraine's own defensive capabilities. To deter any future invasion. Fourth, we will go further to develop a coalition of the willing to defend a deal in Ukraine.
As long as you're willing, you can be a part of this coalition. A coalition of the willing. And if you're willing, you can do anything you want.
I'm gonna come. And to guarantee the peace.
Plot twist, Russia joins NATO. I like that shout out.
Not every nation will feel able to contribute.
No.
But that can't mean that we sit back.
Absolutely not.
Instead, those willing will intensify planning now with real urgency.
Urgently.
The UK is prepared to back this.
Yes.
With boots on the ground and planes in the air.
You're sending boots on the ground and planes on the air? Wow, you sound mighty tough.
Together with others.
Oh.
Europe must do the heavy lifting.
Yes. You have to do the heavy lifting. You sounded so dumb when you said it. It's lifting. Lift.
But to support peace in our continent and to succeed, this effort must have strong...
Title 5 says we are legally obligated to intervene if NATO involves itself. Yes, and that's what I think they're trying to get us into. They're trying to get us into war. I swear, these old people that are in charge of us, they're just like, how do we have our generation's World War III? You think that would be sick, right? People would talk about us for the rest of time. We don't even have to have elections anymore. We can have an emergency declaration where we can be in power the rest of our freaking lives. It would be so sick. Oh, by the way, Donald Trump is literally a dictator. But also, we want to be dictators with wartime-like tendencies.
U.S. backing. We're working with...
I love that. That's the part right there. That's the part.
But to support peace in our continent and to succeed, this effort must have strong U.S. backing.
Yes, we have to have strong U.S. backing. But will British people actually fight in the war for the Brits? Will they go to Ukraine?
You guys live in the UK?
Yeah.
Would you join the military?
Yeah, bruv.
No.
Oh, no, bruv.
If they say it's compulsory, what would you do?
I'll just go back to Egypt. Go back to my country.
Oh, so all the immigrants that are moving to Ukraine, UK and are so thankful to be a part of UK, they won't actually fight for UK? Oh my God, that's racist.
Then just go back to my country.
First of all, I'm not a UK citizen, I'm an immigrant.
First of all, I'm not a UK citizen, I'm an immigrant. That being said, I will take all the Medicaid and government-run functions in my life. Fill up my bank account immediately with that sweet Queen paper-backed UK money.
I'm Welsh?
No, unfortunately not. I'm not from this country originally. You know?
Where are you from?
Brazil.
Do you live here?
Yes.
Would you go to war for this country?
No.
I'm Pakistani, so
Are you a resident?
I'm a resident. I've got dual nationality.
You guys live in the UK?
Yeah, but we won't fight. I think a lot of these leaders who are just like, we're going to go to war, we're doing World War III if we want to, are going to have a big wake-up call. And so are these citizens when conscription goes down and they're all forced in a van late at night, even though if they're walking their dogs. You're going to fight for Ukraine and you're going to like it. Ben Stiller and the rest of Hollywood says so. We have to have war. War is good. War is awesome. War's sick because we need some more World War movies. I'm sick of these World War II movies. We get it. Nazis, Germany, Jews. We get it. We've seen the movies. We've seen all the movies. We need a World War III movie now. I mean, can you think about it? Shia LaBeouf needs to be the next wartime general. Nicolas Cage, as a wartime general, it'd be just awesome. He could just do that Nicolas Cage stare into your soul. We'll send in John Wick. I don't care. It'll be awesome. Starmer was a ginger until he told to dye his hair. He betrayed his brotherhood. Was he really a ginger at some point in his life? If that's true, you son of a bitch. He better not have been a ginger. But it's wartime and Keynesian economics. Always wartime. We need war. War is good. War is good for inflation. Think about your price of eggs. Now you can be fighting other countries with your price of eggs. This is a good thing. Big Daddy Warbucks is hungry. Always hungry. What's up, Chris? But Zelensky goes on and he says Zelensky rejects calls for immediate Ukraine-Russia ceasefire. And I don't know if you've seen the meeting between Donald Trump and Zelensky. The Putin went against a ceasefire one time, many times. We don't want to do ceasefires no more. He's like, you're not going to have a country if you don't have a ceasefire. And Donald Trump comes out against Zelensky, said, this is the worst statement that could have ever been made by Zelensky, and America will not put up with it much longer. It was like I was saying, this guy doesn't want to be peace as long as he has America backing. Europe, in the meeting, they had Zelensky stated flatly that they cannot do the job without the U.S. Probably not great statement to have been made in terms of show of strength against Russia. What are they thinking? What are you guys thinking? Gonna get drafted for World War III front lines? I'm excited. I'm gonna be in the front lines. I'm gonna be having a great time. Look, I'm old, but I've been working out a lot. I'm getting my World War III body in. I'm getting the World War III body, and I'm excited about it. Non-Ozempic body, okay? It's for World War III. It's because I'm going to come back and I'm going to have so many war stories and PTSD, you won't even know what to do with me. You won't even know what to do with me. I'm going to be excited about it. Yeah, if you guys don't mind smashing that like button, that would be fantastic. As we're drinking decaf coffee tonight. Who doesn't love a good decaf coffee? Donald Trump apparently has paused all U.S. military aid to Ukraine after heated Oval meeting with Zelensky. Very exciting news coming out of the Oval Office as we speak. Donald Trump ordered a pause on U.S. military aid this Monday, days after the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky out of the White House following a heated meeting between the leaders. The pause will remain in effect until Ukraine officials demonstrate a good faith commitment to peace negotiations. Even though Zelensky said, I am not doing peace, I don't want a ceasefire. Donald Trump wants a ceasefire. Do you think that we can have peace in the Middle East, in the Eastern European? Do you think peace is even possible in today's social and economic climate? Look, and leftists everywhere are not very excited about Donald Trump and what he's doing with Zelensky. If you're a leftist and you're mad about Donald Trump, you're pissed off about what he's doing with Zelensky, I recommend actually doing this in your car. However, I will say something after this video is played. That was my favorite one. Look, this is a great way to blow off some steam if you're a prominent leftist. It's a great way. But here's what I don't recommend. Don't fucking film yourself. That's weird. That's psychotic behavior. That's narcissistic, psychotic behavior. You're doing this for attention, which I fully support. Get your grift on, girl. Get your grift on. If you want to get your content up, if you want more people to follow you, you just film yourself crying, freaking out, going nuts. People will back you. People will be excited to be a part of your life. I mean, let's not get it twisted. Like this man right here, who reportedly, and I'm seeing some potential reports that this guy has stolen valor, claims to be a part of the military at some point in his life, also has some criminal charges. Now, this is just allegedly. I don't know. I just saw it online and I was reading up on this TikToker, but he has been going viral for crying about Zelensky being berated for not wearing a suit in the Oval Office. Now, I thought not wearing a suit in the Oval Office was also very funny that people were berating him. I feel like it was like I had like a little childhood trauma myself, a little PTSD. Derek, are you seriously gonna wear that to the prom? Yes. God, get off my back, Mom. You don't even know. But this man films himself. And what is this obsession with filming yourself crying? It needs to stop.
I don't give a fuck what he wears.
Me neither.
This man has been respectful to every leader in the world.
Yeah, Zelensky has been so respectful, and he will take another $300 billion if he needs it. He's been respectful. So respectful, he stopped elections in his own country. Locked up dissidents. Forced people into the military. I love that these leftists and liberals. Did you know that gay people can't get married in the Ukraine? Based. Like what?
Everybody. And you clowns want to fucking do that shit to him when he comes over here.
Yeah. I love that this guy's filming himself crying and he puts some music in the background and takes time out of his life to add freaking captions. I want to put captions on my video so people can understand what I'm saying, because when I'm talking like this, sometimes it's hard to understand what people are saying when you're crying. And you gotta have captions for that.
And then talk to him like shit. And kick him out of the White House.
It's bullcrap, man.
You fucking disgraceful son of a bitches.
You are.
Man. I just want to be next to Zelensky right now.
Yeah, I wanna be next to him. I want to be next to Zelensky right now. Just, yeah. I want to be next to Zelensky right now, just kissing on him. Touching on him. Making him feel the things that I want him to feel. Yeah, Zelensky. I call him Zelensky on the side. I call him Zelens. I call him Z at night. How can this not be satire? I don't know. I want to be next to Zelensky. Ready?
I just want to be next to Zelensky right now.
What'd you say?
I just want to be next to Zelensky right now.
I just want to be next to him. I want to hold his hand, be with him in the time. It reminds me of the time that somebody made fun of something I was wearing in middle school. Again, this guy's crying about the suits.
I wish I could talk to him.
You can join his army. Join his army today. They're looking for warriors. He's like, no, I don't want to fight Ukraine. I just want to make these videos because I'm a single man and I'm trying to get some women action. Attention, all you libtard women. I'm going to be filming something really sad of me crying in a second. Hold on. I just want to be with him. I want to be next to him. I want to touch him. I want to feel him. I want to warm his body at night. I want to be the little spoon. He can be the big spoon. I don't care. I'll be the big spoon. I'll be the little spoon. Just imagine Z rubbing up next to me, making me feel good on the inside. This guy's the small spoon. Oh my God, I didn't even see our chats. Next to him, like spooning. Yes. I will spoon him so hard. He won't even know. He's never been spooned by an American man. And I'm gonna be the first. I don't care. That guy's in the closet? Yeah, get out of the closet. Sometimes when I'm crying, I think about my dog dying. It gets me in the mood. He's not. This is 1 minute and 16 seconds of pretending to cry about Zelensky. It's unreal.
Forgive us.
Forgive us. What is this? Forgive us. Come on, Pasta.
God damn, man. I can't.
He can't.
Sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
I can't believe what I just witnessed.
Yeah, but you did. You can. That's why you're filming it. I can't believe. Again. Look, if you want to make a video like this, awesome. No, don't do it. If you want to have a moment like this and you want to cry about Zelensky, do it. But keep it to yourself. Because if you keep it to yourself, it's genuine. Now, if you film yourself doing this, putting captions up, also doing a green screen effect to show what you're talking about, and then putting captions up next to you and having epic music in the background, I'm gonna call you out. You gotta stop, man.
In our White House.
I mean, he seriously looks like he's bawling. It's just, look, you know, sometimes in life, like, we need to be calling it out. It needs to be judged. We need to just come together. We got to stop with these fake tears online. We got to stop when we have a genuine moment with ourselves. This trend that needs to be nipped in the bud, as they say. If you want to cry about Zelensky, but keep it to yourself. Don't pull out the camera and have a green screen in the background, put in epic music, put in captions, and then just cry. This is a thirst trap video. Okay? I don't believe anything about this. This is narcissistic, psychotic behavior. This isn't like a great thing that needs to be praised. But you know these liberals who are also like fringe narcissistic tendencies, they're all like, oh my God, it's so refreshing to have a white male crying tears for Zelensky. I want to be next to him. I want to be rubbing up next to him. He would make me feel so warm at night. His estrogen levels are so high, and I need that in a man. I'm gonna come. I need that. I'm literally crying like, leave Britney alone. Yeah, leave Britney alone. What did she do? Leave her alone. But we're not done. Okay. These leftists are just crazy. And none other than Jamie Crockett, who is probably one of my favorite Democratic idiots. She is one of the biggest race baiters. She's one of the biggest phonies. She lies all the time. She is hyperbolic. She is an incredible actor. I love when she starts getting on her tangents and losing her mind. And apparently, and this is just reported information that's out right now, the Democrats are thinking about her running in 2028. Holy please, God, let that happen. I want her to be the Democratic nominee so bad. Please. Please, I need her to debate J.D. Vance or whoever the heck we're pushing out in front. I'm assuming it's J.D. Vance. I need that debate to happen today. I mean, it would be so psychotic. And then when she loses, the liberals can already queue up their already hate speech about how America is so anti-woman and doesn't want a black woman in office. It's like, no, we just don't want crazy people in office. Oh, but you voted for Donald Trump. That's different. That's fun crazy. That's like, I want to get beers with him. I'll trust him on business deals. If he wants to look at my business and make my business great again, let him do it. She knows what's best for you. But here's her going on an absolute insane, unhinged tangent about Donald Trump being an enemy to the United States. What?
So, unfortunately, we have someone that is occupying the White House. And as far as I'm concerned, he is an enemy to the United States.
I'm going to come.
He swore an oath just like the rest of us. But right now, when you are literally putting us at risk, all because of what? Because you want to convince your followers that you should be a dictator too, that you should never leave the White House because you don't believe that elections should take place. I don't really understand what is going on, and I don't know what it's going to take.
Yeah, you should stop right there.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
You ain't black.
What was that last part that you just said? I wish we could just pause in real time and have a little moment between you and me, Jamie Crockett, because sometimes when you're speaking about unhinged things, sometimes the truth will naturally come out. It's just one of those things. What was it that you said a second ago? I don't understand the things that are happening.
Because you don't believe that elections should take place. I don't really understand what is going on. And
I don't really understand what's really going on. Then stop talking. That's where you should pause right there, Miss Crockett. You should just pause right there. I don't understand what's really going on. And we know that. And we know that. And that's where you put the title up. Jamie Crockett doesn't understand what's really going on.
I'm going to come.
Pause right there. You're going to run for president. You're going to do a great job. I'm excited about the campaign. I'm excited about being lectured into voting for you.
I'm going to come.
Her campaign slogan is, if you don't vote for me, you're racist. 2028. Oh, she's great. Biden was the enemy of the United States. They have a different meaning when they say that in the United States. They truly do. They truly do. That's a very aggressive tone, Miss Crockett. She knows what's best for you. She's smarter than Kamala Harris, right? Well, I don't know if that's saying much, my friend. When Democrats speak of the United States, they mean the control of the United States always. Different entity, maybe. She's pretty, though. Gorgeous. She got it going on. According to Kristen and Derek. Go ahead to Kristen and Derek. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. But Germany is also very, very, very angry about J.D. Vance and Donald Trump and what they did to Zelensky because, liberals are so incredible about falling in line when there's like a new narrative being pushed that what happened in the Oval Office was disgusting. I can't believe Donald Trump would push back on Zelensky being an absolute brat. And so during a parade in Germany today, they had a float of Elon Musk as Napoleon Bonaparte, and there's a little X for his megaphone with poop coming out of it. Oh, because he tweets? Okay, really? and a torn American flag. It's just wonderful to see. Thank you for sharing that with us. Oh, look. I just noticed this. Look at the flag. It's a Nazi symbol. Well, isn't that special? Could it be Nazis? Could it be Nazis? 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 Not. God, it's just, these people have like the same language for everything. They're just like, oh my God, Donald Trump is a fascist dictator day one. And he's literally freaking Hitler in disguises. But also we're obsessed with Hitler. Nobody's more obsessed with Hitler and the Nazis than leftists everywhere. I mean, and they won't shut up about it. They're like, oh my God, you know what that reminds me of? When Donald Trump says that, it reminds me of Hitler, 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 Hitler. Not kidding. I'm just used to liberal women being fat shovel faces, Derek. Yeah, that's true. Got to give it to those German. They're pretty creative. Yeah, exactly. I got quite the reaction telling my Facebook timelines that do not understand what they're really mad about. No, they don't. Because the real reality of the situation is what happened in the Oval Office. They're not really mad about what Donald Trump said. They just hate Donald Trump, and this is the new direction. But this morning we woke up to new news. A car decides to go through a crowd and hit people today in Germany. Isn't that special? So Germany has their own problems, but we're not totally sure who was driving the car. I should tell you everything you need to know. And, but I don't know what it is about these damn cars and their ability to go around and kill people. This is news for me. And today, Reuters, Al Jazeera, BBC, the New York Times, Sky News, and Fox News all said a car, like what Reuters says, one dead after a car drives into a crowd in Germany. These damn cars. An AR-15 shoots and kills people. A car kills someone. When are we going to get down to the bottom of these damn cars? They're killing people. It's like they have a mind of their own. Chris says assault cars. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What isn't that special? Isn't that just... Could it be... Muslim? 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 No. It's a peaceful religion. Don't say anything negative about that, okay? And it is, okay? Look, we were all doing Ramadan here at home. Not the church lady. The church lady is out and the church lady is here. It's just shit posting, says Violet. They should try it sometime. Oh, wait, it's kind of illegal there now. That is true. It's not the damn car. It's not the car. It's the driver, says Willie. No, Willie. Don't bring in that kind of logical speak on this show. Cars kill people. It's just a reality. Cars will literally kill. Yeah, ban assault cars. Thank you, Derek. Derek is at least the most bravest person in the chat. Thank you for actually saying that out loud. Cars, ban assault cars now. Like, if you're not willing to say that we should ban assault cars, get out of the chat. I don't want you kind of sick freaks around me. You know, these cars are out and they're out and they're out coming and killing and taking out people daily. And we need to do something about it. I'm sick of your thoughts and prayers. Okay? Ban the cars now. Car control laws. Yeah, exactly. Ban these cars. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of the cars. We need to do something about it. My favorite commentator in the whole world, and the man who still hasn't found out about Ozempic, Chris Christie, claims that Trump wants to be Vladimir Putin. And if that's true, who does Chris Christie want to be?
Let me ask you just a blunt and brief question. I agree with you entirely about the animosity towards Zelensky. What explains his solicitous behavior?
What is that?
Toward Vladimir Putin, which started a long time before that.
Because he wants to be Vladimir Putin. That explains his solicitous conduct to Putin, to Kim Jong-un, to Erdogan.
This is like, I swear there are leftists that actually believe this kind of crap. It's just like such rude, like it's just elementary, like level of knowledge about Donald Trump. He literally wants to be him. Not a joke. Also, what is that? Yo, that's a front butt. There's Ozempic, and you know people would mock Hollywood actors and actresses using Ozempic, but for Chris Christie, I'm making an exception. Some people can't figure it out. How, you know, it's like guys like this. I'm like, how are you still alive? Like, how are you this big and still walking and roaming the earth? He has to be on every medication known to mankind. Like, it's just like when you read these stories of like young people who are in shape getting cancer, and you're like, how? But then you see a guy like this, and you're like, how is this? How is this a thing? How old is Chris Christie? Let's see. How old is Chris Christie? 62 years old. Look, I don't know many 62-year-olds that are this big. Ain't no way you making a 70. We need to have a bet. There needs to be a poly market bet on this now. It's gonna need a forklift. Gentleman's apron. Okay, yeah. That is a gentleman's apron, especially when you're sitting. If Trump wants to be Putin, then how is a puppet of Putin? God, this is a good question. I don't know. It's you're a Putin puppet. You got Putin butt. You're a Putin booty hole. You got Putin you got Putin. You got Putin for days. Humpty Dumpty. Dude, he's 62 years old. Isn't that nuts? How are you this big at 62? Look, I'm worried about my health and I'm 58, but this is 62? He's got to be on so much cholesterol medication, it's not even funny. Shout out to cholesterol medication. They hand it out like candy. Cholesterol medication for Americans is like Adderall for teenagers. Everyone's getting it. Everyone needs it. Everyone's getting it. We're going to hand it out. If you don't want cholesterol medication, you're going to get it and you're going to like it. You're going to absolutely like it. But my favorite also, Eric Swalwell is on his tour against Donald Trump as well. The man who famously slept with Chinese spies. It's okay to sleep with Chinese spies. It's different. If he were to sleep with Russian spies, we wouldn't stop talking about it. And Donald Trump literally peed on Russian prostitutes. Not a joke. But Eric Swalwell went on his tour on CNN to talk about the meeting between Donald Trump and Vladimir Zelensky.
If you look around the world, our biggest economic enemy is China. Our biggest geopolitical enemy is Russia. In a matter of 3 years, without losing a single U.S. soldier, we have decimated their military and their economy. It's been the greatest return on investment for any military expenditure ever. And as far as the return on investment for soldiers' lives, it's infinity because you can't divide zero. If you look around.
What? Did you just get a math lesson? What? I swear this guy's high office rocker. The greatest return on investment for any military expenditure ever. As far as the return on investment for soldiers' life, it's infinity because you can't divide zero. Somebody needs to tell Ukraine that nobody's died. You can't divide zero.
It's been the greatest return on investment for any military expenditure ever. And as far as the return on investment for soldiers' lives, it's infinity because you can't divide zero.
Ozempic for everyone. If goods cross the borders, infinity is not zero. No, it's not. You can't. The number is Goo Plux. It's zero. You can't divide zero. Everyone knows that. Russia is not the enemy. Like, I don't know why like people have to do like caveats. It's like, I don't like Russia. I don't like Putin. I don't care. That is not my problem. Oh, it's not your problem, but it's going to face you on your back door soon enough. Maybe. And then maybe not. Just goes to show you that human life means nothing to these people. Oh, 100%. 100%. That like, what an insane comment to make. You know, like, you can't divide zero. Like, I don't know. There's been plenty of Ukrainians who are dead. I think that's a number. Do those people that died, do those people count? Or are we just only celebrating American soldiers not dying? And I'm sure there's been a couple of Americans who have been a part of this coalition of the army that they've signed up that died. Definition of a socialist is someone who wants everything you have except your job. That is true. Get these socialists in here. Ryan, you and your capital letters, my friend. I love somebody that types in capital letters. Tampon Tim Waltz equals certified bridesmaid. Are these like copy and pasted, Ryan Walter? I'm calling you out. Definition of some okay. Communist memes aren't funny unless everyone gets them. I like that. Me at Derek's back door. Yeah, Valerie, I'm still looking for my payment of Melania meme coins in the millions. Please be sure to send me the Melania coin tonight. I'm gonna need that. You leave Putin alone or I'm gonna make a video, says Quantum. Yeah. Don't you talk about my Putin like that. That's my Putin. He's my Poot, my little Poot. We call him Poot on the side. Look, everybody has a little every once in a while. Ryan Walter says I have a list. Okay, I knew it. I called you out. I knew it. Olympic has Gia Monster Venom in it? Olympic? Are you talking about Ozempic? Gia Monster Venom? Is that? That can't be true. That has to be true, though. I believe it. I just saw 9 homeless people giving each other flu shots under the overpass. What a caring community we live in. God bless. That is true. That is true. And if you look, I recommend getting all your flu shots from homeless people. Homeless people are just known for having the best shots. Clean needles, beautiful environment, great people to be around, very caring and nurturing. If you're scared of needles, they'll let you know. They'll comfort you and care for you daily, every day. All right, guys, I hope you've had fun tonight. If you don't mind dropping a like, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm so glad my OBS worked tonight. I'm so pissed off this morning. I put together a show and then the OBS was like, I'm not opening up. So that was really annoying. I got distracted for 1 minute and you got a spammer. Sorry, Violet. No, you're good. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. If you don't mind dropping a like or sharing this on social media sites like X or Instagram or Facebook or whatever, I greatly appreciate it. It's a great way to give back to a small streamer like myself. And guys, I appreciate you guys for spamming my chats. You guys are awesome people. I can't say that enough. Ozempic is poison. Yeah, don't take it. Take it. Don't take it. Take it. Yeah, and if you don't mind, leave comments. Ryan Walter says if they weren't grooming kids, they wouldn't be so mad when we asked them to leave them alone. Yeah. Well, who said that? Was it Kamala or some prominent Democrat said it like a couple years ago? These are our kids. These are our kids. When they were talking about all the kids that are in public schools. It's psychotic behavior. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, guys, I'm going to eat some dinners. Have a wonderful